to this farewell dinner for the Chair of Council, Mr. Saki MACOZOMA, whose term of office, I can still call him the Chair, until the 31st of May. We would like, in this particular evening, to especially commemorate and celebrate the achievements of our Council for great governance over the last 10 years, 11 years, in a higher education sector where councils have come under such serious scrutiny. I must say it is a delight as the registrar to be able to put a tick and say that we have good governance. And I think a lot of the credit for that goes to the Chair of Council. I happen to have come from the higher education sector, and I think that I know Mr. MACOZOMA from the days of, I would say the heady days of 1994 and the beginning of the transformation agenda for higher education in this country. And for those of you who are not aware, he played a very significant role in the higher education sector. And I think we were lucky at Wits, of course, to have him as the chair.
Saki has led the council through a relatively peaceful period. Students and academics have of course not stopped protesting, and sometimes their conduct has been less than peaceful. Saki has throughout maintained a firm and principled stance, never giving in to the unreasonable demands and not being bowed by threats. As a former political activist, he has understood the strategies behind the many offers to destroy the academic enterprise, and he has not let them get in the way of a successful teaching and research institution.
I would like to extend a word of personal thanks and gratitude to you as the chairperson of council. Is that whenever there were difficulties that I wanted somebody to tell me the honest truth about what should be done, I would request a meeting with you. And sometimes I was hoping that you'd tell me something that I wanted to hear. But almost inevitably, you'll ask me difficult questions. You'd highlight areas that maybe I had not thought of. And I always left your office thinking that I needed to do some more homework around grappling with many of the difficult issues that we are faced with. For that, I'm truly grateful. And I can honestly say that the last 12 years that we have been at this institution, one of the things that for me is a distinguishing feature of Wits is the good relationship that has existed between Senate and Council. People just read about the failures in governance at universities. And 4 or 5 universities currently being under either administration or partial administration. It is a huge reputational risk when that happens. And we must be truly grateful that this has not happened at this university.
Yeah, the 5 years I've spent at Wits as the chairman of council, of course, were not the first time. I've been in the university system for a long, long time as deputy chair and as member of the council. But I think it's been a very interesting time because one of the game changers that have happened in this 5 years is that the government has made a major investment in the university system in general. And I think that Wits University has been able to change the physical infrastructure in the university for the good, and there are many examples of that. The science stadium not far from here where we are, in order to make this a platform, a physical platform that students and lecturers and professors can actually operate on. The other one has been the opening of many institutes in the university to gather a lot of funds and a lot of expertise in various institutes, the Center of Origin and various others, the new one specializing in paleontology. So that where the university is excelling, we have been able to get together the right resources, whether human or financial, I think the council has functioned as a governing body very coherently, very collegially, and I'm grateful to my colleagues for that. We have had tough times, and I think in the last year or so, we have been confronting difficult labor situations. But even then, that has not paralyzed the institution, and I think that to all the Wits community, everybody, including the unions that operate on this campus, I am grateful for the cooperation and for the understanding that this is a project of national importance and the education of our children and the new generation of intellectuals and teachers and everybody else, so that our personal interest has not been put above that national imperative to create an environment of learning.
And I'd like to thank all of you that you have embraced people like myself and him, who really came from the outside, who had nothing to do with this institution, but we felt embraced. Thank you very much, and thank you.